Okay, so the crickets arrived today and I've been feeding them for the last, I'd say 12 hours. Now ideally you want to wait like 24 hours. You want them to be gut loaded for 24 hours before feeding them to your geckos. But today I think it's only fair that we get these crickets in the geckos as soon as possible. And they have been eating, so yeah. Okay, so Diego is certainly excited. The cat has attacked the crickets. What are you doing? Okay. You ready, Diego? Today I have dusted the crickets in calcium, and obviously dusting is pretty important, and it's so simple. Just place them in a plastic bag with the powder, shake them around. I've also given them 10 today, just because, like, they have been eating, but they've only had to have tiny mealworms, so I'm sure they're hungry, so thought I'd be extra nice, just 2 extra than usual. You don't want to overdo it. I can't believe this. This gecko has been staring at me in the last few days like he wants food. And now he's shying away, but to be fair, I do have 2 cameras on him and a light, and that tends to, you know, put them off a little bit. So I'm going to let him have some privacy and eat his food. Right, now for Gizmo. Another reason they might not be totally into the food is because I'm now feeding them at about 9 in the evening, and usually I feed them maybe 1 in the morning, so they might not be... Oh, yeah. Oh, she's taken like 1.5 right there. No, that's 2, isn't it? Did she just take 2? Dear oh dear. The one thing I will say is I highly recommend breeding mealworms because they're great for backup in this sort of situation. And also, you know, when you first originally get mealworms, you'll find a lot of them turn into beetles, and you shouldn't really release them into the wild. So it really pays to just keep the beetles. They breed without any assistance, obviously. They just get on with their stuff. You can just drop in a bit of food in every now and again. And that way, if you find yourself in a situation like I have, where we have loads of holidays and the post is not on when there's holidays, then you have a backup plan, you have mealworms. But my geckos do pretty much love crickets. So one gecko who will certainly appreciate the food is Ziggy. She has been like up at the window every night waiting for food. It sounds like they haven't eaten for ages, but that isn't the case. So 3 days ago I did give them a few mealworms and a few waxworms. They're just not that big. So when they finally get these crickets, this is like a proper nice meal for them. So here we go, let's put some in. Zig! Come on. Come on, come on. Down here. Ready? She's gonna pounce. She's wagging her tail. There you go. I kind of compare their hunting style to a bit like cats. They really stalk their prey, they stare at it for a while, they wag their tail, and then they pounce on it. So it's very similar. Maybe geckos are actually, you know, hairless cats. Who knows? Now, in the end, Minnie has only eaten 5 crickets. Now, I always aim for 5 to 8 crickets, so 5 isn't bad, but ideally it would be 8. So I shall leave her now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. Here's Minnie, and goodbye.